Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey there, real gamers and gatekeepers. Retro Rob here with my 3DS collection 2020. It's been one whole year since I've done a 3DS collection. I've added quite a bit, most of them because of requests from you guys out there. And if you got any ideas for games that I should get for the 3DS that I don't have, please let me know in the comments down below, because that's how I discover new stuff that I want to play. Anyway, we're going to get started right away, of course, with my 3DS itself. There's nothing special about it. It's a new 3DS. It's the one with the little joystick here. See? Yep. And it works just fine. Of course, I have this nice Zelda cover. As you know, I'm a big old fan of Link and Link-related things. Play this quite a bit. It sits next to my bed, so yeah, it does get a lot of play still, and there's a lot of really cool games for it, in my humble opinion. Number one, we've got NES Remix. Sorry about the low energy, by the way. I've been feeling dragged out for about a week. That's a big bummer. Anyway, Ultimate NES Remix. This is basically a bunch of mini games based on full NES games, and I think that's pretty cool. I like this. Played quite a bit of it. I'm doing fairly well in it. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think I would do that well at it, but come to find out, I don't completely suck, just mostly. What do you know? Next, we've got Monster Hunter Stories. A lot of these I got when they were selling like 2 for 1. And this is one of those. I tried this as a demo and really liked the demo. Then I played about as far as I got in the demo, in the real game, and went no further. Well, I do plan to pick it up again and try in the near future, but just have not had time. I got a few days coming up here off of work, so maybe I'll be able to play them then. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This is a great game too. I've gotten pretty far in this one. It's enjoyable. I got it originally on the Wii U and found this one for 20 bucks, and that was new in box, so I picked it up so I could play it on the go, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's a really nice little game. You basically hunt for treasure. It's a very addictive little game. Next we have Super Mario Brothers 2, that 2D side-scrolling one that is so good. Boy, I'm really starting with kind of my strong games this time. I really like this game as well. Another game I really love. And yeah, just a well-done platformer. I'm sure all of you know this game. If you don't, you're just starting out in video gaming, and welcome to video gaming. It's all sorts of fun, except when people get all cranky about stuff. Next, we've got Yoshi's Woolly World. Like yourself some new Super Mario Brothers 2? Well, you're gonna like this one. Graphically, this thing is freaking great. The gameplay is pretty darn good too. I like this kind of, here, if you take a look at it, there we go. Get in there, get in there. I like this kind of artistic style. I think it just looks really cool. That little yarny look. You collect a bunch of yarn balls, spit them out. It's good stuff. Here's one I had a hard time getting. This is Shovel Knight for the 3DS. If you've ever played Shovel Knight, it's another 2D side-scroller, and it is really good. Graphically, quite nice. And they show everything in 2D here, and that was one of the questions I had about it, but Shovel Knight is actually got layers of 3D in it. So it's really a 3D, I mean, it's not a 3D design platformer, but it does have layers in it. So when you play, it does have 3D effects, and that's pretty darn cool. Well, here's a game I'm never gonna open. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Danger of the Ooze. I keep getting this for like $3 or something. And I never, oh, it is open. Huh. Guess I could play it one of these days. Anyway, I never play it. Never did play it. I've had the 3DS on 2 or 3 separate occasions. Bought this game and never tried it out. I'm assuming it's some kind of... There we go. I'm assuming it's some kind of beat 'em up like they all should be. It's the only thing you should ever do with the Ninja Turtles is put them into a beat 'em up. Just saying. Next we've got Steel Diver, another one of those games that everybody has, but nobody really plays it. But somebody's gonna tell me they really love it. Sorry. But have barely played it. I don't even think I've started out. To be honest, to be absolutely honest with you, I don't think I've even put it in the machine. Looks kind of interesting. I buy it every time, intending to buy it, but never did. Hey, Pikmin. Anybody want to explain this one to me? This is kind of a big disappointment to me. Sorry, ran those words together. It's Pikmin, but it's a side-scrolling version of Pikmin, and it just doesn't capture it for me. They absolutely could have done a 3D Pikmin for the 3DS, and they didn't. They did this. What were they thinking? Well, what do you do? Zelda Triforce Heroes. This is actually kind of a cool multiplayer Zelda game. Well, really, it's kind of a Link game. Well, yeah, there's a Link in it. There's Link. But anyway, you try to team up, solve some puzzles, fight some baddies. You can do it online. I found that everybody I played online with just wasn't interested in playing the game at all. I have never once played this and actually had my teammates do something related to the game. They just run around and act like idiots. Whatever. Next. Zelda Link Between Worlds. This one's really cool. In this one you can basically, you can flatten yourself out. It's just basic Zelda, don't get me wrong. But you can kind of flatten yourself out, climb around walls and things. It's just got a lot of neat, like, 3D related abilities to it. And I like it. It's well done. I don't know, is that considered like an official Zelda game? This one is. Ocarina of Time 3D. Haven't even opened it yet. But I do plan to. I don't think I finished this one. So I'm going to eventually. And there we go. A Legend for the Ages recreated in 3D. It's gonna be great. Great, I tell you guys. Great. Have you played it? Let me know what you think of it. Next. Bravely Second and Lair. I think I was told to pick this one up and just never got around to playing it. Yeah. There's a lot of great RPGs for the 3DS. And I believe this is one of them. It gets good reviews. One of these days I am just going to bust this thing open and start a plan. And I have a feeling if you look at my video from a year ago, I think I said that a year ago too. I got to get to playing and less collecting. Alright, next we have... How do these get stuck on there? There we go. Next we've got Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King. I have yet to play more than 10 minutes of a Dragon Quest game. And I am dedicating myself in the future to finishing one. Are these as good as they are supposed to be? I mean, I hear these are great. I'm actually kind of excited to play it, and honestly, I don't know when I picked this one up. I probably would have opened it by now and played it. We'll be doing that at some point. Another one. Meant to do an unboxing on this. I think I'm going to do an unboxing on this one of these days. This is River City Rival Showdown. Discovered this game, the original, for the NES on the Famiclones. Had no idea what it was. I never played it back in the day. Somebody said, oh, that's a River City Ransom. So I've been collecting the River City Ransom games ever since. Look at keychain inside. That's nice. Block the pictures though. There we go. Some pictures. Anyway, it's a basic beat 'em up, but it's really, really good. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shift some lights around so that we're not getting a whole bunch of glare in here. Hang on.
Thumbs up, comment and subscribe or I will go Skynet on your butt.
Boom! Yokai Watch,
Yokai Watch. It's really not that hard.
which I picked up at that Five Below store for $5. It's supposedly a little bit like Pokemon. I've been told it's a good game and wonder why it's in the clearance bins, but it is. Maybe they overproduced it, who knows. But yeah, kind of a Pokemon-like game. To be honest, I've probably played maybe 4 hours of Pokemon in my life. I'm an 80s child, so, you know, Pokemon's kind of a 90s kid thing. Next, we've got Star Fox 64 3D. I finished this one. Ran it right to the end. Great game. You can finish it in one sitting, though. That's kind of depressing. But, really beautiful game. I really enjoyed playing it. I have a thing for Star Fox. Some of them tend to get a little bit ridiculously hard. They have like a difficulty curve that goes like boom, and it makes you not want to finish them. But I finished this one. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. You know, kind of short though. Just don't expect a whole lot of time out of it. Rhodia, the Sky Soldier, which I'm pretty sure in my first 3DS pickup I had this game and said I was going to play it. Have I? No. No, I haven't. I think we can notice a pattern here of me buying games and not playing them. And I go around saying, hey, you know, games are meant to be played. Here's Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I have played this one, and it's pretty darn good. I enjoy this one. I'm stuck, like a couple hours in, there's somewhere where I'm stuck and having a problem with it. I might go back to it. Every once in a while, I do actually go back to one of the games I'm stuck in and fight it out and finish it. So it is possible that I will return to this one. It's really a good platformer. If you like platformers, definitely check this one out. It's good stuff. Next we have Monster Hunter Generations. I've been informed by my friends that this is a great game, and I have spent 0 time with it thus far. I did open it apparently, but man, this thing is really shut. There. Whew. That thing fought me there. Man, ever have a 3DS cartridge you couldn't open? I was afraid I was gonna break it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, beautiful game. Definitely have to try it out. You basically, you know, you craft your own stuff. You hunt giant monsters and craft your own stuff. And Monster PETA really hates that game. They come after me every time I show it. Monster PETA. Monster PETA! That's a good game idea. Metroid! Samus Returns. Kinda hard. Very fun. Yeah. 2D side-scroller with, of course, 3D graphics. Good, solid stuff. Nintendo always does a good job on these games. And, like it. Definitely get this. If you have a 3DS, definitely get this game. I think somebody recommended that one to me. And they were right. That game is freaking great. Next we have Cave Story 3D. Yet another classic side-scroller. If you haven't played this one, you definitely should play it. It came out as a free game on the PC years ago, and they've been kind of making these slightly upgraded versions of the game ever since. I think I have finished this game, not on the 3DS, but on other platforms, but it's quite beautiful on this. It can get kind of expensive, because it's kind of rare. They didn't make a whole lot of it, so watch out for that, but good game. Next we have Fire Emblem Echoes, and this is a really great game. This is a tactics game. I've always been kind of a fan of Fire Emblem, so this is no exception. But I gotta tell you, this looks really, really, really good in 3D. So if you have a 3DS and you like tactics games, absolutely get this game. It looks just great in 3D. I was kind of blown away by it. Really impressive. Definitely check this out if you like tactics games. Next, we've got Hyrule Warriors. That's right, Legends. And if you're familiar with the Warriors games, well, you're gonna be beating stuff up. for sure. Gonna be a lot of beating up, land taking, land losing, land taking back, that kind of thing. I've got a version of the Warriors games for pretty much every Nintendo platform I have. They're all pretty good. They're well done. They do get a little bit samey after a while, but if you haven't played one yet, you should definitely give one a try. It's well worth the time. So mount up and kill some stuff, or grab a sword and kill some stuff. It's good stuff. Snoopy's Grand Adventure. As you can see, I've kept this in pristine condition because I believe it will be one of the most valuable games for the 3DS ever. That's right. 2 years from now, I'm going to sell this sucker for $8,000 on eBay. It's going to be collectors. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to have to keep it in a protective case with locks and stuff. Yep. There we go. Stand in awe. Feel free to put in your offers for Snoopy's Grand Adventure. I'm not accepting anything under like $4,000 though, because you know. I hope nobody took that seriously, by the way. Alright, next we got Ben 10 Galactic Racing. Where do I get these games? Sometimes I just get like a stack of games and stuff like this comes in it. Really not my kind of thing. 50% chance I'll never open it. Tell you the truth. It's been here for years. I'm pretty sure if you go to my earliest 3DS videos, Ben 10 Galactic Racing will still be there. Unboxed. Or boxed. And here we have Pacman and the Ghostly Adventures 2. Kind of a 3D platformer game. It's actually quite good. It is enjoyable to play. I'm a fan of Mario 64, which I know there's some people who don't like it, some people who absolutely love it. But I think it's a pretty good game. This kind of follows it, but adds a whole bunch of characters to the roster. Of course, you know, Mario's not in it. Pac-Man's in it. But really, it's kind of a cool game and a cool little type of world to go playing in. So, I think it's well worth playing. Just me, though. Here we have Trian Mystery Dungeon, which is a roguelite. Actually, it's kind of a roguelite because it's, I believe it is, what do you call it, turn-based. You could also call it maybe a tactics type of game. But anyway, very good looking game. I always meant to get to this one, never really got into it that much, but one of these days probably. Again, I've got big plans for my retirement. Next we have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and if you have the 3DS, this is an essential. You absolutely need to play this game. Go around sucking up ghosts and solving puzzles. Look around for hidden stuff too. It is absolutely, positively a great game. Definitely worth picking up. So don't miss that one. Codenamed Steam. I think I got this at a Goodwill. I think it was $5 or something. There's going to be a video where I tell you I paid $10. I almost guarantee it. Have not played this one yet. Fight to save history, though. Look at that. Looks a little bit like, there's a game called Heavy Metal Geomatrix. Does anybody remember that game? It looks like, it looks a little bit like that. I might like that, actually. Anybody played that one? Is it any good? Let me know. Now we've got Azure Stryker Gunvault. I have actually played this within the last week. Stryker pack. And what we got is, we've got some platforming shooting game. I played the second one. It's side-scrolling shooter platformer. It's pretty good. It's a little bit on the easy side, or at least it has been so far. But it's good stuff, and the 3D is enjoyable enough. They didn't do an amazing job on the 3D, but there's not a whole lot of games that are quite like this one, so it might be worth picking up if you can get it cheap. I can't even remember where I got this one from. Let's get this one out of the way. Since I never finished the original Etrian Odyssey game that I had, I picked up Etrian Odyssey Nexus, so I can have one that's just sitting in its box unwrapped completely. Looks pretty exciting. Again, I'm kind of a fan of RPGs. I know I complain about the storylines on JRPGs, but I do play a number of them for all the complaining I do about them having, overly weighty storylines. Can I say that right? Storylines? I was actually planning to do an unboxing on this one, and I probably will one of these days. Maybe I'll just do a whole group of 3DS unboxings and just get them done with. Show all the stuff that comes in them. And here we have Ridge Racer 3D. It's quite a good version of Ridge Racer. It's weird the way the cars are kind of stretched when you're going really fast, but darn it, it does look good in 3D, and it does play good. This is a very enjoyable racer. If you have not tried it, definitely should take some time, try this game out. Well worth it. It's a good game. By the way, if you got any other racers that you know for the 3DS that are good, let me know down below, because I'm looking for those. Here we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. I can't believe they fit this game into the 3DS. This is a huge open world game in 3D for the 3DS. I consider this a must-have. I started playing this on the Switch, the second one, not the first one, which this is the first one. And then I decided to pick this one up when I saw it was available for the 3DS, and I figured, it's going to be some kind of shrunk down version of it. But no, this thing's huge. Really cool game, so definitely check this one out if you get a chance. And they're not really easy to come by. I don't know why. I cannot believe that this game wasn't one of the biggest hits for the 3DS. Good stuff. Next, we've got some Metal Gear Solid 3D, one of the most popular games on the system, as I recall. Go behind enemy lines in 3D, strangle people, and leave them laying in different locations, and hear that awesome noise. That blink noise. Good game. Not complaining. Haven't had a lot of time to play it, though. Next, we got Mario Kart 7. Apparently, I didn't show my copy of Mario Kart for the Switch when I did my Switch collection. Got a little flack. Got a little flack about that. I do have it, though, for the Switch. I do like it for this as well. This is a really great version of it that holds up. Has full 3D in it. Really looks neat. Fun to play. Again, I like it. I've always accused this game of kind of being, basically like a gambling simulator of a racer, but it doesn't mean it's not enjoyable. It's definitely enjoyable. Next we have Code of Princess. I believe this is one of those games that I'm embarrassed to own, as I recall. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. But anyway, there you go. Side-scrolling, I believe. Yeah, RPG. With a whole lot of playable characters. Supposedly quite good. I got into it, I guess, for a little while, and then totally quit playing it. Maybe someday I shall return, which is the story of my life. They're going to put that on my gravestone. Maybe someday he shall return. Super Mario 3D Land, another essential game for the 3DS, and among my last ones, actually second to last game that I've got for the 3DS. It's downright beautiful, fun to play, a big world, enjoyable, feels like Mario, looks like Mario. This is some serious Mario action here. Got that announcer voice going, but really, I do like it. It's a good game. That's all I gotta say. Alright, last game. What exciting game could I have last? Well, and there we have Tenkai Knights. Brave Battle, the last game in my collection. Scoring a whopping 30 on Metacritic or something. Yeah, it's battling little giant robots. But it comes with this toy, so, if you package a toy, I'll probably buy it. You can, package whatever game you want. and I will probably just buy it because of the toy, but this is the last one. Not the best game in the world, but it does include a toy, so there's that. And there we go. That is my collection of 3DS games for 2020. Is there anything serious I'm missing? Is there any unheard of game that I should pick up for it? Let me know in the comments down below. Also note that I'm definitely looking for racing games. So if you know some racing games, down there, all right? Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.